Good morning. Um, I don't know what that was. Oh, it was the Count from Sesame Street. Remember? One, two videos this weekend. That was for you, Michael, my buddy at work. He asked if I do other impressions or whatnot, other voices. So there you go. All right. So, by a show of hands, how many of you have done something fun, you know, when you know you should be doing something else? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Uh, yeah, that would be me right now. And here's the thing, I say it all the time, you guys. I don't want you guys to, I don't want to guilt you into like, he's doing a video rather than getting crap done around his house, so there's no guilt, it's all on me. No, it's okay. Uh, so bunch of stuff to talk about still that I didn't get to last time because because I suffer from verbal diarrhea, you guys. I just go off on these tangents. So we're going to get down to business this time, all right? All right. So Sunday morning, let's let's go. The first thing, I was believe it or not, I was cleaning. And I moved my auto sub. Remember that from, I don't know, 5, 6 videos ago? I bought this great big ottoman and I cut these great big circles on the bottom of it and mounted 2 big subwoofers in there, remember? Well, I moved that heavy thing and I found a fortune cookie under there. I don't know how it got under there. So I took it out, of course, and you guys, well, let me back up again. Let me back up, provide a little context to why this meant so much. But you guys, I'm just being serious. A lot of self-doubt sometimes, like, I don't know. I watch my videos and they're like, oh my gosh, they're so boring. I was watching YouTube's a couple days ago and just out randomly, well, no, it was about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, randomly this video popped up and it's a gal living in her car. And I just started watching right away because she was just very honest and the struggles she's going through and just all the, like with me right now, like some of the self-doubt and stuff. And but she's highly intelligent, very funny, and just fun to watch. And so I put a comment out on her video, just some encouragement because her channel is pretty young. I think she's got around 200 subscribers, and I'm not going to say who it is because I haven't asked permission yet. But if you're watching, you know who you are. But we went back and forth a couple times with comments and stuff, and this last comment that I left for her, I'm like, and she left a comment on one of my videos, and can't remember what she said. Just I'm glad to join your channel or something, or it's nice to see you or whatever. And I replied back, and I'm like, oh, my channel is in just a really weird place right now. And I didn't go into like my cancer and, that's how the channel started and all that. I'm just like, I'm in a weird place because I'm not on the road full time yet. I'm obviously, mad camper. People tune in and they expect, me being in my camper. So it's like, you guys, and I told her, it's like my channel's in a weird place, I'm just kind of entertaining people right now, but I said, here's the thing, I have a small group of very loyal viewers, and so that's why I keep doing this instead of like shutting down the channel for a couple of years, then go on the road, then fire up the channel again. And I told her, I just tell people, my goofy stories and stuff. And, so, but yeah, you guys, I'm serious. I was kind of watching some of my stuff and trying to. Have you ever like watched or listened to a recording of yourself? Do you get what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so boring. But if as long as you guys are having fun with it, I actually have fun doing it. It's just painful for me to watch myself, right? So, but and then so yeah, welcome, whoever you are. Thanks for dropping in. But yeah, and then you guys, then I was seriously thinking a couple days ago, um, where was I? I was shopping or going to get the mail or something. But anyway, my neuropathy and just you know my feet don't feel right, pins and needles, that type of thing. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, yikes. And then I was helping a friend hook up some speakers in his garage the other day, and I'm on my knees, and I had a hard time getting up, because I'm pretty sedentary still. I need to get out and start doing stuff. Lori left a great comment. She's like, "Yeah, I run 6 miles a day, and I do power walking for 2.5 hours, and she's gone through stuff, you know." And I'm like, Lori, that's awesome. You're very active, and I got to get my butt in gear. And then we talked about the keto diet, and so we're going to be exchanging keto recipes, via email. So yeah, if you guys have any really good keto recipes, what I'm looking for is tortillas. Like, I think I have a recipe for that, coconut flour or something. But anyway, yeah, if you have a tried and true keto recipe, let me know. Email it. Email is in the description, and we'll go back and forth. But the rule is, you have to do it first. Don't send me a recipe you haven't tried yet, because I've tried recipes, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But so where was I? See, this is what happens. I go off on these stories. So, but a lot of self doubt about going on the road full time. It's very physical, you guys. Setting up the camper, and it's not going to be that bad, compared to what this other channel has to go through. I mean, sleeping in her car and I mean, you almost have to be a contortionist to do that stuff, right? I mean, your feet are on the ceiling. It's like, wow. At least I've got a big trailer, but still, it's gonna be physical, you guys. And I was like, do you guys go through that? It's like, geez, I don't know if I can do this. But then it's like, "Ugh, heck yeah, I'm gonna do this." So anyway, so I'm sorry, but I'm not really. So I found this fortune cookie. Oh, quick tip. Do not eat the fortune cookie that you find underneath your ottoman. Oh my gosh, it was nasty. I had to spit it out. But here's the redeeming thing of the fortune cookie. It says your present plans are going to succeed. Really? Really, Scoob? Is it really going to work? Am I really going to go on the road? Right? So, it's like sometimes the universe just sends a little thing under your ottoman, has some encouragement, so I don't know. I guess, uh, yeah. And, well, another thing, sorry, ADD, right? So yeah, talking about downsizing. I talked about downsizing a couple of videos ago, getting rid of stuff. You know what? Here's the thing. It gets to be almost addicting. I'm actually enjoying it. Getting rid of stuff might sound weird, but and I told you I've got the biggest garbage container they make, right? It's like this. It's like 200 gallon or something. But yeah, it's kind of a game now. I have to make sure that thing is full every week. So I'm like putting stuff, you know, stuff I'm not going to need. In fact, there are appliances that I love using, like a big pressure cooker I found in my second bedroom. I bought a new one that's smaller, but I saved the old one thinking I'll give it to my kids or whatever. But it's like it's really old, and it's like out it goes. There is something really what's the word? Refreshing or I don't know. You know what I mean? Just it's very you know what I mean, right? So all right, let's get let's get down to business. Some of your comments and some other stuff. Okay, another long intro. Sorry, geez. Let's go. Okay, let me interrupt just one more time, or maybe the first time. But um, let's talk about the elephant on my lips. Um, Talking about self doubt and just but I talked about it a long time ago, you guys. But I've got these brown spots on my lower lip, and I talked to the doctor about it, several doctors about it, and they don't know. They think it might be like a hormone imbalance or something caused by the chemo or whatnot. But I I'm actually very self-conscious about it, especially putting my face out on the interwebs, but this does bug me, and you guys responded a long time ago, and they're like, well, we don't even notice it, but I do. So I mean, just kind of talking about self-doubt and you know what I mean, being self-critical. Usually I just ignore it and hope you guys do too, but I just want to be honest and just like, yeah, I am self-conscious about it. Because it looks like I use like chewing tobacco or something, which I don't, right? So, but anyway, so let's keep going. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I found that really nice fortune cookie that kind of put the wind back in my sails, right? And so, that was under the ottoman, and so I'm down there, under the ottoman looking for other stuff, right? Well, I found this. Uh, Lisa says, "Hey Jim, nice to see you pop in." Pop in, okay. I bet when you were thinking about the channel, you never envisioned the road it's led you down, including your subs and content. Yeah, no, Lisa. I had no idea that you guys would show up, right? Sometimes the universe gives us exactly what we need to navigate through this thing we call life, through the good and bad. All we can all connect on different levels. Yes, that's what I'm hoping, by doing this, right? If you guys put up with me long enough, right? Keep showing up regardless if it's what you have planned or not. It's where you're meant to be. Be well. Thank you, Lisa. That keeps me going. Those kinds of comments, you guys, and you guys leave a lot of really great comments. Thank you very much. But um, we all go through that, right? Am I doing the right thing? Am I, can I really do this or not? So, yes, Lisa, sometimes the universe gives us, well, the universe, or, if you have a personal faith or whatever, that's awesome. But yeah, sometimes the universe gives us exactly what we need in the moment when we need it, right? Um, Sometimes the universe gives us people that I wasn't counting on, planning on, expecting. But, you know, Do I thank you guys too much? I don't think so, but I've gotten, kind of close to you guys. Some of you, a tight knit group of you, right? And it's kind of weird. I've talked about it before, but this virtual relationship that we have, it means a lot to me. So, anywho, you guys know that. All right, let's um, see what else the universe has for us. Okay, so maybe this video is what you needed today. I don't know. So I hope so. Yeah, my heart goes out to those of you that are going through stuff. All right, hope you giggle. That's the whole point, right? Okay, man, let's keep going. You know what? I'm gonna keep going with this video no matter how long it takes. All right, this might be an hour. All right, grab a beverage or something. All right, sit down. Okay, so I'm going through comments and I'm looking for questions, and I keep running across comments from you guys that just really are fun. All right, so Vanessa says, "Been watching you since the beginning. Really, that tells me something, right? I'm doing something right, or I don't know. You haven't bailed yet, so that's a good thing. Thank you, Vanessa. And it's such a delight to see you well and happy. Yes, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing really well, considering everything I went through. And you guys have gone through a lot of stuff too. So, um, I live in an RV. Really? And I knew that. I knew that from before. And I'm happier than ever before in my life. Don't wait, Jim. Get in that camper as soon as you can. Okay, that sounds a little bossy. I don't know. Are we married? I don't know. But I'm kidding. Quartzsite, Arizona in winter is heaven. Well, except for the dust and the wind and but the sunsets in Quartzsite. If you guys don't know, um, Quartzsite is like the mecca where RVers from literally all over the place, Canada, they come down to Quartzsite, and the town of Quartzsite normally is 3,000 people, but during the winter months when it's cold up in here in Minnesota, 10 below, heck yeah, people go down there where it's nice and warm. So that little town balloons up to, and I think I heard a statistic where over 1 million RVers go down there. They pass through or whatever, but any given time, there is like a 500,000 RVers parked in the desert, because there's like thousands of acres, where you can, park your rig. And so going off on a tangent now, but one reason that I'm going down to Quartzsite, I'm not planning on spending all winter there. That just sounds kind of boring. Some people will park their trailer in Quartzsite and they'll stay there for 7 months during the whole winter. And right now, the whole season will cost you a permit for $180. They were thinking about raising it to 600, but there was a bunch of uproar and people were upset about it and stuff. But I'm like, well, heck, for $600, that's still really cheap. Divided by 7 months, that's under $100 a month for rent, right? But I might buy a 2-week permit or whatever and stay there for a couple of weeks because I want to see other stuff. Lake Havasu City, Lake Havasu. I'm going to go fishing on Lake Havasu. That's my goal, you guys. When I go fishing in Lake Havasu in my inflatable kayak, yeah, what could go wrong? I've got a tackle box full of pokey stuff with hooks and, with an inflatable kayak. Yeah, what could go wrong? But yeah, so Quartzsite, everybody flocks down there. What I'm looking forward to is the people, because you pick a spot at random, you park your trailer, and there's people around, and you make instant friends because we're all doing the same thing, and you just walk around, or I'm going to take my fat bike and like ride around and just talk to people, do interviews. I'm looking forward to doing that, meeting people. Hey, you know what? I've got a YouTube channel. I'm a big time YouTuber. I've got people watching all over the world, over there, and But hey, would you want to just sit down, and I've got some questions. How long you been doing this, and what made you decide to do this? Are you full time, or do you have a house or a cabin or whatever? And just talk to people and maybe put it on here. I don't know if that'd be interesting. Let me know if you think that might be fun. I don't know. But yeah, go to Quartzsite, and there's people like all over. So I'm looking forward to like making friends, because I'm not going to have any when I leave here. That's going to be hard, you guys. Leaving my neighbors, my friends, that's going to be hard. But anyway, get in that camper as soon as you can. I'm working on it, Vanessa. I'm from Michigan originally. We shared much the same winters. So my pain, right? Snow and ice. And you guys, recently I bought a thing that goes on my windshield. It's got a couple of straps that you strap down, and because I am sick and tired. I can't get my truck in the garage because the trailer is in the way. So every morning I'm out there scraping and like brushing the snow and crap off my truck. Those of you in a warm climate, good job. So, but yeah, this thing, I go out there in the morning, it's full of snow and ice. I just pull it off and throw it in the back seat, right? I'm not as dumb as I look. All right. So thanks, Vanessa. Loper or Youper? Upper Peninsula or Lower Peninsula? Those of you that didn't know the terminology, Youper, Loper, Lower Peninsula. Youper is upper. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's keep going. Jeez. Okay, so I said this might be an hour-long video, but I'm going to watch this later, and I'm going to go, oh my gosh, I'm so boring. Like, right? So, Vanessa, you hogged like half the video, so, I'm going to cut this off. It wasn't her fault. It was my fault going off on Quartzsite and whatnot. But this might be, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, you guys. 1, 2, 3 videos this weekend. I don't know. But I don't want to bore you guys. So self-doubt, right? Stop it. Just stop it. If you're self-criticizing yourself, just, at least you don't have spots on your lip. So, thanks, you guys. Have a great rest of the weekend. Yeah, laundry and dishes. Honey, would you mind? Oh, that's right. You don't exist. All right. So I gotta go, you guys. All right. Maybe another video. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later. All right. Thank you. Really appreciate it. That's a terrible accent. Okay, bye. Oh, and I remember. Wait, no, do over. Oh, wait. I gotta turn a fan off. Wait, hang on. Do over. Jeez.